Hey guys! So today we are doing kind of an Ulta haul, kind of an Ulta anti-haul. Basically, I did a little bit of shopping at Ulta. So today I'm going to show you what I got and also what I chose not to get. They had a sale going on. They had a ton, I'm pretty sure it was everything of the Flesh beauty products that Ulta sells on sale or clearance or what have you for 75% off, which I have a really hard time staying away from 75% off, you guys. So I did pick up a few things that have been on my wish list. I have tried a lot of Flesh beauty before, and I've really liked everything I've tried. My concern with them is the products tend to be on the smaller side. It's either average to small, nothing like oversized though, and the products are kind of pricey. So I figured for 75% off, this is a great time to try some products that I like. I don't know what Ulta Beauty is doing with the Flesh brand. I don't know if they're like getting rid of them. And so I know I looked recently and I know that some of the things that I had seen at Ulta are no longer there. So I'm like, it looks like they're removing them from the website. I just don't have any like specific details, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some pictures up on this side of me when we start this of the things that I'm talking about so you can see them, and then anything that is still available on the Ulta Beauty website at the time that I publish this will be linked down below in the description box. So I'm going to go through though and show you everything that they had on clearance for 75% off when I went shopping there online, and what I picked up and why, and then what I didn't pick up and why. So I'm really excited about this. It's kind of a little bit different for me, but I wanted to, like, I obviously wanted to grab a few things, but I also didn't want to go like super crazy. So I tried to be really like strict with myself as far as like what I was allowed to get, and I think I did a pretty decent job. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. If you don't know what Flesh Beauty is, it's a cruelty-free makeup company. It's owned by, I think, Revlon, which Revlon is not cruelty-free. The parent company is not cruelty-free, but they have really good products. I've liked pretty much everything I've tried from them. I've tried a few things that I've purchased myself, a few things that I've gotten in like subscription boxes, I think. Did I get Flesh in a subscription box? I don't know. But good products, all in all. I like them. I really wanted to get more, and here we are. So the first product that I saw, I'm going to scooch over here so you guys can see my pictures. The first product that I saw on the Ulta site is actually one that I did not pick up. This is the Flesh Color Starshine Eyeshadow Palette. This one was regularly $38, and it was marked down to $9.50, which is a great price. It's a 9-pan palette. It comes with a little brush, comes with a mirror, super cute. I didn't pick this up. I have, like, these shades to me are starting to get kind of boring. Like, I have these shades in so many other eyeshadow palettes. I really don't need them. And this just sparks zero interest in me. I did that thing where I was like, if this was in a product pan, that palette, or a project pan, would I be excited to use it? The answer was no, like totally no, because it's just, it doesn't excite me like it should excite me. So I went ahead and skipped this. Just didn't do much for me. The Firm Flesh Thick Stick Foundation. This was regularly $18. It was marked down to $4.50. They had 20 shades. I don't remember how many shades they originally had, so they may have had everything in stock. I actually have this already. I did not pay $18 for it. I bought it when it was on sale, not on sale for $4.50. But I didn't buy another one of these. These are very tiny. These are 0.16 ounces of product. It's so ridiculously tiny. I think I still have mine somewhere. I should probably put that in a project pan because I got kind of like sad when I saw the size after I bought it, and I don't think I've used it. But I do already have this, which is why I didn't get it, because I don't need another one. Even if this was a really good foundation, which, like I said, I don't think that I've tried it yet, but even if it was a really good foundation, like, I have so many other foundations that I'm using. I've been buying, like, within the last few months, I've purchased so many new ones on sales or whatever. I don't need more foundation right now, especially one that I already have. If this was one that I hadn't tried, I mean, I did end up buying a foundation that I haven't tried yet that I wanted to try from Flesh, but I already have this one, so I need to, first of all, try it first because I don't want to buy a backup, and second of all, I'm not a big fan of backups. So this one, we went ahead and skipped. This one, this is the one that I ended up picking up. This is the Pure Flesh Liquid Foundation. This was in 36 shades, regularly $32. It was on sale for $8. I got mine in the shade 05, which is Neutral Cream Fresh, I think. And this one is a foundation that I don't already have. This was the first thing that I decided to pick up. It's a really nice, like, frosted glass bottle, which I love. It has a pump, which I love. I don't know how this shade is going to match me, especially with it being in a frosted bottle, but this was the closest that I could see on the website. the closest that I thought would look good on me. This had about 3.5 stars. Not the best reviews, but I'm also not super picky. Like, I'm able to use several different types of foundation. There's only been a few like in my life that have just gone terribly wrong on me. So I wanted to try this out. I've been wanting to try this for a while. For $8. I felt like that was worthwhile to pick up, right? And then they had the Ripe Flesh Glisten Drops. So these were regularly $28. They were marked down to $7. They had 2 shades. They had Candle Glow and then Vibrate. Vibrate was a Gilded Chocolate shade. That's the one that's right here. That one was a little dark for me. I think even if I were to use that as like a cream bronzer or something like that, it would just be way too dark. But I did end up getting the Candle Glow shade. So this is really cute. It comes in like a nice little dropper form, and this has 0.6 ounces of product, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it definitely feels like a lot. And it's literally just a liquid. My concern when I purchased this was that it was going to be a little too dark for me. I don't know. Based on the description, I believe that these are supposed to be like cream highlights. I don't know if that's going to be light enough to be a highlight shade for me, so I want to play around with it. I figured worst case I could probably pull this off as like a cream eyeshadow, and so I was okay with taking that risk. Like I said, these were only $7, and these have 4.5 stars, which is pretty decent rating system, but I wanted to give that a shot. That's what the shade looks like, the Candle Glow shade. We'll have to see how it goes, I guess. I really I don't know much about these. This is definitely something, like, I've seen them before on the website and I've been wanting to try them, so I figured why not? And here we are. Next, the Swipe Flesh Lip Color. They had 6 options. I have one of these already. I really like it. It's actually really nice, so I did pick up 2 more of these. These are regularly $24. They were on sale for $6. So I got the shades Swollen and Jiggly. I will say the names of the products for Flesh are interesting, but I really like these. This is the packaging. They come in these cute little compacts, and then, oh, that's taped down. When you open up the compact, this is what it looks like. It's actually really nice, and it's literally like the product, and then it's got like this cute fingerprint imprint in the product itself. I do really like these. So this one is the shade Swollen, which is this really nice like darker berry shade, which I really like. And then I also got the shade Jiggly, which is more of a nude shade. I have one of these that is more of like a basic red. I don't remember what the shade name is called, but I know that at the time that I went shopping, they had 6 shades. I don't know how many shades they're going to have left. I will link, obviously, them all down below. And we will have to go from there. See, oh, like, look at that. That is so freaking beautiful. And this is Jiggly. But I really like these. I like the quality of these. They're really good products. You can use these on your lips. I have used them a couple of times on my cheeks, and they've worked really well there. So I think for $6, that's a super good price. And I tried to stick to colors that I knew that I was going to get a lot of use out of, colors that I would wear a lot. So the other shades that they had a burgundy shade. They had, oh, Shiver. That is the one that I have. This bright red shade, Shiver. That's the one that I already own. Then they had Succulent, which is a deep fuchsia, and then Tremble, which is a hot coral. Fuchsia, I got a couple of other things in a fuchsia shade. I'm trying to like let go of fuchsia a little bit. And coral is not my shade. And burgundy, like, I just have so many burgundy lippies. Yeah. Okay. And then the next product that they had was the Flesh Hot Sauce Lip Gloss. This was regularly $18. They had it marked down to $4.50, 4.5 star reviews on Ulta. They had 2 shades. They had a Snow Globe, and then in the Damp. In the Damp was a cool burgundy shade. I did end up picking up a Snow Globe. I'm not a huge lip gloss person, but I have loved every Flesh lip product that I have ever tried from them, and I really wanted to try this out. And this is like kind of a darker shade, so I'm thinking that that might work out. And for $4.50, it's definitely worth it to try it out for me. I know people, like, I've got friends that love lip glosses way more than anything else because it's just lighter on them. So I have somebody that I can pass this along to if it doesn't work out for me. I was willing to take the risk for $4.50. I was. And this eyeshadow palette, this is just called the Flesh Color Eyeshadow Palette. And this was also $38 down to $9.50. This one, it's just neutrals with a pop of pink. And I don't need that in my collection because I already have all of these shades. If you are just starting out in makeup, it could be worthwhile. I have not personally tried the Flesh brand eyeshadows. This does only have 4 stars, so even then I would probably skip it just because I've never seen reviews for their eyeshadows. Like, this is a brand that has kind of been under wraps. People don't seem to talk about it a whole lot, which I don't really agree with because like they have fantastic lip products. But these eyeshadows, I don't know. I probably wouldn't take the chance on them just because you can buy these shades in so many other different, like from so many other different companies and so many other different collections that people like, that people like. And even for affordable prices like $9.50, without like with buying things like, you know, a lot of people have had good luck with. It doesn't necessarily mean that it would work for you, but you have a much higher chance as opposed to just buying something like brand new that you've never tried. I would at the very least swatch them. If you want to buy it, I would at the very least try to go into an Ulta and swatch them at some point, because I just don't, I don't know. I'm not excited by it. And that's really like my point here. I really just, it doesn't excite me. Okay, this one is another thing that I purchased. This is the Hide the Evidence Double Concealer. This has terrible reviews. I'm gonna be the first one to say that. Regularly $28, marked down to $7. They had 11 different options. I chose light vanilla. And I'm always good to try out new concealers. Concealers are definitely one of my weaknesses. This one is a duo, so it has a correct side. Okay, so we have a correct side. That brush is like super duper stiff though, which I'm not super for. And then we have a cover side, and it's like the little clicky pins. I'm gonna like bend this one first. See if that changes anything. Shit, that like spurts out of there. Okay, yeah, so you have to like move the brush because the brushes are pretty stiff. But all in all, that looks a little bit orange. I'm gonna try it out though. I'm a sucker for concealers. I really like trying new concealers. So I ended up picking this up. It doesn't have the best reviews. This was definitely an iffy purchase. It was a risky purchase, but they had 11 other options. This was the one that looked like it was gonna most match my skin tone. It does look a little bit orange though. We'll have to see. Then they had the Fleshy Lips lipstick, regularly $18, marked down to $4.50. 4.5 stars. I do have one of these lipsticks. I love it. This is the one that has like the little lip balm like in the top of the lipstick. I have at least a couple of these. I really like them. They're really good. They just only had one shade, this shade in the picture at the time that I was shopping, and I didn't want that shade. It was a little too dark for me. I just don't think that I would get a lot of wear out of it, so I did end up passing on that one. They also had the Tinder Flesh blushes, regularly $26, marked down to $6.50. I have one of these as well, and it's pretty good. This, just once again, this is the only shade that they had available at the time that I was shopping, and that blush is a little too light for me. I don't think that that blush would show up at all, and I just don't think that that's a good color match for me, so I ended up passing on that one too. And then they also had the Flipbooks. These are $22, marked down to $5.50, 100 sheets for $5.50 if you're able to get them on sale. These were 4 stars. So these are the, like those sheets that you tear out that are permeated with bronzer, blush, or highlighter. I have no idea what's in here. I think it's all 3 of them based on the picture because it looks like you've got like highlighter, blush, and bronzer. I have tried those before. When these sheets like first came out, not by Flesh, but by a different brand. I don't remember what the brand was. This was like years ago. But I have tried like the sheets with makeup in them before. They never worked right for me. I couldn't figure them out. I wasn't a big fan of them. I don't like the paper because it seems to create a lot of waste. And I'm trying to move away from like super excess waste, like just creating waste to create waste, you know? Like at least with the makeup I can recycle most of it as long as I can use the products. So I try, you know? And this just, it wasn't really my cup of tea. But I did find it interesting that there's even a company still making these. I'm not a big fan of products like that, so I went ahead and skipped that. But they do make them, I guess, which, who knew? Like, really, who knew? The last product I did pick up a couple of, it is the Strong Flesh lipstick. These are the shades that they had left. I don't remember how much they were, so if I can find how much they were, I'll post that picture up here too, but these are the shades they had left. I ended up picking up 2 shades. I picked up Prize, which is the bright red, and then Siren, which is the deep plum. I have a few of these lipsticks too, and I do really like them. I really like the packaging too. Like, it's nice, it's heavy feeling, it's got that magnetic closure that we all love. This is Siren though. That kind of pulls a little pink actually. I don't know if I'd consider that a red, which is slightly disappointing because I wanted a red, but. And then this one is Siren. So this is supposed to be a deep plum. I'm trying to move away from just like that fuchsia purple. So I picked this because it is much deeper than that. And that's kind of what I was going for when I wanted to do like darker makeup look days. So I picked up these two. They did have a few other shades there. They had Prime, which was a rosy beige. I was trying not to go super crazy with the lipsticks because I did get a lot of lip products, so I managed to hold myself back from that because I was trying not to go like too overboard. They had Soul, which was a bright coral. I have a really hard time pulling corals off. They had Superb, which is a dusty rose. I believe I have this one. I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't get it because that's right up my alley, but I'm pretty sure I have that one. And then Winter, which is a bright fuchsia, which I'm trying to move away from the fuchsias, guys. Trying to. Anyways, but yeah, so those are all the products that they had when I went shopping there. I will link all the products that they still have left down below. If you have not tried the Flesh brand, like I said, I have no idea what they're doing with the Flesh brand. I really enjoyed the brand. I really did. I'm really hoping that they're not completely removing it, but I haven't heard anything. Like all I've heard is that they had all of their products 75% off at Ulta, which doesn't super bode well, but I'm hoping it was just like a regular sale. But I really like their products. I've liked most of the stuff that I've tried from them. All of the lip stuff I've loved. They make very, very good lip products. The face stuff is kind of hit or miss, and like I said, I still have a few more face products that I want to try out, but highly recommend them if you have not tried them already, and they are still available. I'll link everything that I can find for you guys down below, I swear. But I'd also like to know, have you ever tried Flesh? What do you think about it? Is it a cool brand? Do you like the products? Do you not like the products? What do you think? And also let me know what you think about like this type of video, like a very specific subsection sale, and then what I purchased and what I left behind and why. If you guys would like me to make more of these videos, I'd be more than happy to. Just let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I will catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye.